Hey Cancer, it's Luck. I've been shuffling off camera to save time, and yeah, there's some interesting cards already. Okay, the King of Cups and the Six of Cups coming out. Okay, so you also have the Six of Swords, though. Okay, so at the bottom of the reading, at the root of this reading, we've got the King of Cups. Okay, someone who is emotionally balanced, the Queen of Wands. Wow. All right, right under that. So it could be some dynamic pair. Now, this could be two opposites that are attracted to each other. Okay, but it could also be a couple that is very, a team or a pair that is very different from one another. And they may have like complementary abilities and powers here. Okay. Now, it could also be that these people have they're no longer compatible as well. Okay, so something could be going on in a relationship where someone is no longer compatible. The Six of Swords at the heart of the reading is definitely talking about moving forward, and where there have been difficult circumstances, and there's this ray of hope if you can keep moving and keep going here. Okay, the Six of Wands is a victory that you have definitely been in. Okay, so this is looking really good. Now, I thought I saw the Six of Cups here for some reason, but and this is something that's very impressive about your success, your gains, the momentum that you've had. Okay, it's almost like someone on a motorcycle. Okay, and it's like very independent, very solitary, but you're still really getting through. Yeah, look at Mordecai here. Okay, okay, so right on his Harley. Okay, maybe the horse's name is Harley. Who knows? Okay, but this is like a kind of like a rebel kind of rebel without a cause, James Dean vibe. Strength at the foot. Let's pull the rest. Five of Swords behind you. Actionable pass. Left hand path. Hierophant in your eyes. That's what's coming up. That's what you're about to see. That's what you're about to hold. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Like that. Four of Wands here in the blind spot, talking about home domesticity. Okay? Like, those kind of matters of like the living arrangements, the office space. Now, you may have some money coming in here for, yeah, you've shown an incredible amount of strength here. You've left some people in the dust, clearly. This is Che Guevara, okay? This is like Che. Somebody is like, somebody's like taking his like road trip. I can't remember that movie, but I love that movie, and I love that actor. But someone is like really going on some kind of walkabout or some kind of spiritual quest, a pilgrimage, and they have transformed, and they have found this sense of this inner source power here. Okay, and but now this is about, there's something here about like settling down and anchoring. Okay, so if you've been kind of meandering, I find that I think that you're going to find a home. Wow, Nine of Pentacles, a promised land, and your independence here. But it's your ability to make a home wherever you are. I think that's also what a powerful quality that you have here. That's that Cancerian energy. And the guys who are guys and gals and other who are part of this movement here. You guys clearly have supernatural gifts and abilities. Clearly, I can see in the readings. You guys are very special, select, exclusive crew. Okay. If I haven't mentioned, I'm going to make some changes coming up here as well. Okay. Um, but you guys, you've earned the right to relax and to chill and to settle down. Now, you may be in that part of your life where you've said, I've already done all this, I've done all this, I've done this before. Now I'm ready to chill and settle down. Okay, and you have a right to do that. You absolutely have a right to do that. You're going to be very fortunate in this way. Okay, successful in this sense. Now, this may be that you're someone purchasing their own property here. Okay, this may even be like someone's first property. You're going to definitely be able to handle this. You're going to be able to handle it. And this, someone here could be thinking about like building. Now, you could have had like some kind of like homesteading skills or building skills, construction skills here. Okay. Now, you could be like my friend, single female, building her own home. Okay. And but there's even going to be more blessing in that. Okay, for anyone who is doing that. Okay. Page of Swords. Yeah, so continue to get as much information as you can. Looking for tools, resources, discounts is going to be really good for you. Okay. Now the people that you've left behind are still going to be looking for you, scoping you out. Okay. That's okay. Let them look for you. Let them search for you. Let them put in that work. Okay. Now remember, this is all like ashe. This is all power. The more attention that they focus on you, the more of their power you can have, and they're offering to you. Okay. So the Hierophant is here for the sense of commitment. Now you could have a strong faith. It could be your strong faith is what's brought you through here, definitely. Now it could be these challenges of old and the different things you've had to rise above have actually increased your faith. So different challenges that you've come across and different wicked agendas and little pitfalls and enemies and haters, blah blah blah. This has all made you stronger. This has all made you much stronger. Okay, much more formidable. And now it's demonstrative. It's something that you have a track record. You have a track record of success. Okay, you have a track record of being a champion. You're starting here in the midst of this hero energy with the Six of Wands. This is like one of my hero cards. Okay. You're in the midst of this. People really appreciated death coming out again. This is the same for the Sagittarian. You could be dealing with a Sagittarian, but this is a strong transformation that's coming up here. Now this is again where you're saying, this is where someone here is getting the hint, like you're over it, you moved on, you've changed, you've evolved. You're not the same person you used to be, and it's not even that the person you used to be was bad, but you've been in this constant state of growth and evolution. And so when people have seen you, when you're like mid-transformation, they're like, they may not have gotten it, okay? But you are really coming into this sense of self, this sense of ownership, this sense of identity, this King of Cups here, this level of prosperity, and understanding your emotions here, okay? And the emotions of others. Now, and the challenge is, and this could have been with the Queen of Wands, is that, you were too sensitive before. And you were, you could have been like the Queen of Cups, or you could have even been the Queen of Cups reverse here, okay? And, being too altruistic and too compassionate, and, and you give out, and, you're giving out your heart, and then they're like, give me your heart and your hand, okay? And, now you're learning, okay? And now you have a stronger sense of self and self-respect, self-worth, where you can move forward, you can transform and leave these people behind, because again, they're still licking the dust from, they're still eating your dust here, okay? Because you're making fast moves here, for real. You're making fast moves. Now someone really could be if someone is getting some like property, this looks really good. Eight of Swords. Self-control. The Star. Okay? Emotional inner healing, that hope. I told you. Yeah, you've overcome these fools, man. You've overcome these fools. Look at this. Okay, you've overcome. The wise men here. It was more than 3 wise men, right? And, it took them years to travel to get to, the Christ child, right? And so, that took dedication. That took persistence. That took vision. Inspiration. The Hope card. The Star card. Hope, inspiration. Now, you could have some kind of spiritual teachings that you are listening to, podcasts. This is very good, okay? Now, if there's someone who is like, some kind of like, now it could be some kind of like encouraging speaker, okay? This could be like, some like TD Jakes, or some kind of like religious speaker. This could be Sadhguru. This could be Lucky, or truly. This could be, some kind of like books on tape or something like this, some kind of like spiritual books. But this is really good. This has also been like a distraction for your mind. So you had something to focus on instead of like reliving the past. This is helping you, even like a crutch. So even if it's like affirmations or subliminals or something very encouraging and very affirmative. Like I'm getting like Reverend Ike, or I'm getting like you know, any kind of like classic spiritual, you know, like, you know, self-help type stuff, this is really good. Okay, any classics or anything like that. Okay, so but this is really good. Okay, this has really preoccupied your mind and gotten your mind out of the rut of reflecting, of being, you know, paranoid, of you know, kind of like, you know, reliving hard moments in situations, and kind of trying to analyze and why, and all of this. I see a lot of that leaving, a lot of that being flushed out. Flushed out. Ace of Wands, yo. Boom. Power is coming in here. Now, some of these may have given you some tips here, especially if you're like on Reverend Ike or like, you know, Think and Grow Rich or something like this going on, okay? Like you're getting some kind of like knowledge here and techniques, practice. And this is working. Now, it could be some law of attraction type stuff. Okay, maybe you've read like Celestine Prophecy or something, and you're just like, oh my God, totally inspired. Or you remembered something, or you had some kind of like uh, psychedelic, psychedelic, you know, sacraments, and you have expanded your mind. You know, this could be any of them. Okay, there are lots of them. Three of Cups here, yeah, celebration, yo. Three of Cups, wow. This is coming into your group, your people. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. You're arriving somewhere. You are arriving somewhere. You're arriving to the party, to the show. This is almost like arriving like in a limo or something. I'm getting a lot of automotive energy, even though I don't have a lot of car cards. Someone here is like maybe moving on foot. Where's the Fool? But I see some kind of like, you know, rest, some celebration, like you made it. You make it to this promised land. You make it to this land of milk and honey. You make it to this magical, you know, Avalon, Narnia. And this is like, you know, this is even still going to challenge you and nourish you and fortify you. And the thing here is that you've got to remember the lessons of the past, of like, you know, you being in your authentic energy, and you continuing to manifest and being in your own personal sovereignty, and not giving too much, but developing and building and, you know, and growing in the place that you are, planting roots for a change, and really stepping into this Cancerian vibe. Okay, now it could be that you are a Cancer rising, and it's like that you're only recently coming into, or your Cancer placements are only now recently being triggered. Like some of you may be coming to the age of the 35, where you're switching to your moon sign or to your rising sign. You know, the masculine is going to switch to his rising sign. The feminine is going to switch to her moon sign around the age, around the mid 30s. Okay. Time to go. Okay, Nine of Wands. Yep, you better protect your house. Now, this could be, you know, a secluded place also, something forested, okay? There may be like trees around, or you want to plant some trees or some kind of shrubbery here, but you definitely want to have some kind of like security in place here. This could be a gate or a fence, or just like hedges, a hedge of protection. But you definitely want to have some kind of like spiritual protection around this place, around this promised land, okay? This home, this new location for you, okay? You know, this could be doing spiritual work in order to create shields, wards, barriers. This could be to, you know, create some kind of like illusion, like so you can't be found, maybe also. Because I told you this Page of Swords, these people are going to be looking for you, scoping you out, like with the binoculars, if they could. Okay. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Someone could be getting a farm, and it's going to be important that you look at, you know, you fortify the soil. Okay, so if you're getting a farm, this may be that there's certain other things that need to be planted, you know, in the hardscaping. If anyone knows about running property, you know the hardscaping before you do the landscaping. Okay, so like this is the hard materials, where the rock's going to be, where the tree's going to be, where, you know, where's the fence going to be, all of this. You know, where, you know, we're going to fertilize, we're going to till the soil, etc. All those things. You know, where the pipes and all this stuff underground. Do I have a map? Do I have a blueprint of the property? Okay. Do I know where my boundaries are? Where the boundary markers? All this kind of stuff. But something here is going to be so fertile. The land itself is going to be so fertile and productive. Okay. Look at this. You're bringing in all these exotic plants to this promised land. And then the Seven of Pentacles, where it's like everything grows and just is like prospers and becomes this. I mean, even look at the vegetation here. They grew all of that. They grew all of that, and they made it like a nice little oasis here. Maybe you're planning a gazebo or some kind of spiritual outdoor altar or outdoor kitchen. But once you make this commitment, it's going to be stuck. You have to stand in it. Now, something here also about the 8/8 portal, August 8 portal. Even though the strength is the 11 card in this deck. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. And see, when they scope, they're going to see the truth. They're going to see. You're going to show them by your example. And now you also doing some kind of research here is going to help you. Some kind of like, if this is husbandry or gardening or construction research, okay? You've got to continue to grow your knowledge here. Look for tips and you know, and create a real strong plan here. Have a real strong plan and a vision. But you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Wow, something is like, you could have, yeah, like outdoor hearth or something like a fire pit or something. But again, the planning is going to be really crucial. And you know, this is altogether going to be very nice. Something here is like, it's like you're building a place of power, like almost like a temple or something. Your own personal temple, your own personal territory. This is a place of prosperity, absolutely. I wonder if this is my boy Zimmerman on here too. Okay, yeah, Queen of Swords. Wow. So there could be some conflict coming up with the King. Wow, I see. Yeah. Okay. You could be between two powerful feminine energies here. Okay, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. They may have different points of view. Okay, and you know, kind of pull you in different directions or try to. Okay, so that's something that you may be. There may be some kind of conflict. You know, but you know, even if there is, this is where you've got to be the Queen of Swords here yourself, and you know, say this is over. Cut it. Cut. Conversation over. Okay. Especially with the Death card here. You can't be afraid here to use this masculine Ace of Wands, this masculine sword here, and you can't be afraid of your own power here. Okay. If it's time to cut something off and shut it down, shut it down. Now this is again about, you know, now someone here could be a landlord or landlady, and so if there are certain rules also about the property, it's like, yo, this is how this is enforced. Okay, especially if this is some kind of collective commune kind of vibe here. You have some other players with you here, some other life forms living with you. Okay, and now this is, you know, you're going to have rules. Okay, it's important to have strong rules and expectations. Okay, you guys, hit the thumb. See you later. Thanks.